Hi, welcome to part 2 of the second episode of GSE Vlogs. I'm Yishai.
This is Alex.
And I'm Andrew.
Yeah, so moving on. In part 2, you were watching Alex talk about his Warriors game. Did you have anything else to say about it, Alex? Or was that about it?
I'm pretty sure I covered it. It's just, I want to get the fact through that this is a very serious role-playing game. It, is completely real-time. A day in real world is a day in the game, unlike things like Minecraft where 10 minutes is one day, 20 minutes is a day and a night. This is real-time. And if you're an apprentice, it takes you 6 months to become a warrior. End of story.
Also, that'll be pretty interesting to see. I wish you best of luck.
Not sure it's playing the part.
And I don't really have much questions to ask. You pretty much answered of anything. Also, I don't really know much about the series, so I wouldn't have much to say as a fan. Now, does Andrew have anything to say about it? Or ask?
No, I do not.
No, he doesn't. What are your thoughts on it?
I think it'll definitely be interesting to see how it turns out. And...
Okay.
Yeah.
Alright. Cool. Alright, now, what are your thoughts on the Wayward Wind game?
I think that it will turn out quite well.
And Haunting Moon?
Also a fairly interesting concept there.
Yes it is. I'd really like to see how that would turn out.
Yes, I'm actually going to start development on that soon because I don't have Unity. My internet is too slow to download it. I was going to start working with it, but it's not going to let me.
Alright, so moving on to a game that I actually had a little bit of help with him. Helped him in. To help one of the key elements in there. Darkness and the Light. So tell them, Alex, what is that about?
Darkness and the Light. A strange concept I came up with. I can't remember how exactly I came up with. Oh wait, I remember. It was a dream. Like I said, I get a lot of stuff from my dreams. Basically, the darkness and the light is a gas. A gas is this purple gas. It is a virus, and anything that it comes in contact with, it mutates. It's basically a very, very cancerous gas. But it's living, and it does not touch darkness. Anytime it goes into the darkness, it basically somewhat teleports to the next source of light. Otherwise, it just dissipates completely. Basically, you play as this scientist. Just make this clear. Unlike Gordon Freeman, who was supposed to be just a physicist, I guess, and Bill kicks ass. This scientist has actually had experience in military, so in that case it makes more sense.
Alex, I actually have to say that I didn't know about that irony. That the darkness is what it avoids and the light is what it thrives off of.
I know.
Usually in most horror games you see that the darkness is where its source is and the light is its enemy.
Exactly. That's also another thing I wanted to put in is a different contrast from what usual games are.
Alright then.
Except the brilliant idea Jesse had. Would you like to say it since it was yours?
Yeah, basically neon lights are part of the game. Well, we got this idea from listening to, what was that band?
Inner Party System. The song was This Town Your Grave. It'll be in the comments below.
Yeah, it's gonna be an awesome song. But that song had a line in there that said the neon lights will be your guide. And since you can't really use the light as your friend, neon lights would be kind of your friend. They're not like your... Like, neon lights just are different. Explain more, because you developed into it a lot more than I did.
Okay, well how's this? If you think about it, neon lights, those lights, neon, krypton, xenon, they're all gases. While things like regular lights are actual electricity, and so that gives a more kind of how the light source is created, depicts if the smoke can go into it or not.
Exactly. And just a side question, would glow sticks be of any use?
Glow sticks? Possibly. Especially since they do give an eerie glow off. And since there are creatures lumbering around, yes, which you can actually shoot creatures in this game.
I kind of feel like I want to start a rave party. Okay, well, that was Darkness in the Light. Look forward to seeing that. Comments, Andrew?
Nope.
Nope, no comments. Okay. And for the latest concept he came up with which also came from a dream, because he just MSN'd me late one night. He's like, dude, I had this craziest dream. Check out what I drew for it. Okay. And how did this dream happen?
I don't know how the dream came about.
I think you said like you played too much Minecraft and you ate something.
Oh yes, I was playing Minecraft with a new texture pack shortly before I went to bed, and I believe that this is where it came from.
Right.
That the world is very block-based world. And the dream was basically Andrew was in it actually. Andrew sitting over there just stalking. It happened like this. Before the main thing happened that caused me to wake up and write it down, I was traveling through hallways, looking for items and doing some stuff. But after a point, I came into the more of what the game is now itself, which was me and Andrew were sitting there, and I had no idea what was going on. I was new to the game. Andrew knew exactly what was going on, and was running, screaming from these little orange things called Monties. They are small in size, rectangular, and jump around, sort of like slimes in Minecraft. And they've got creepy faces on, and they come in hordes, usually 10 to 15. So unless you've got high health and a good weapon, you want to run like heck from them. So me and Andrew were running like heck from them. Andrew got to an elevator. The elevator would not work, so he ran out. I was so confused, lagged behind a bit, and then he found a new elevator, went into it. Right as I stepped up to the elevator, he shut the door in my face. I raged at him, saw the Monties were still coming, ran like heck to a different elevator, got in it, pressing the button frantically because I did not know what buttons I was supposed to be pressing either, and closed the door right as the Monties were coming up to the elevator.
There was a door knocking. That was just perfect.
Yeah,
That was perfect timing, I swear. You're talking about you got locked out, and then there's loud knocking.
I know, they're talking, they can't figure out how to go get the key.
Realize that we were still recording.
Anyways.
Anyways.
Moving on, any questions, any comments?
Yeah, what is the name of this game?
Hotel du Perdu, meaning Hotel of the Lost, it's French.
Yep. And didn't you ask Notch himself if you could use the design?
Yes, I asked him if I could use the style of Minecraft, which is a block-based game, in this game, and he said yes.
Yep. Alright, so, comments and...
Speaking of which, something I forgot to mention.
Right.
Many of you who see this might know of Das Bullshit. He is actually agreed to test Wayward Wind.
Das Bullshit is the creator of the Gmod Idiot Box series, which has gotten pretty popular.
If you have not heard of it, link will be below.
Yep. To his YouTube page, because it's all there. Anyway, comments, Andrew? Comments?
Nope.
Questions?
Nope.
Nope.
Would it kill you to speak?
Would it kill you to speak?
Well, I don't really have anything to say, and I'm generally
have to kill you.
quiet, so...
Very well then. Well, he spoke a little bit, so that'll do. Well, that's it for tonight.
Well, actually, Jesse, I guess I didn't say much about the game. I told the story of how the dream came about, but I didn't tell like the gameplay or anything.
Oh.
Would you like me to?
Yeah, go ahead. We got time. We got about 5 minutes left. Or
Okay.
5 minutes,
Well,
4.5.
I'll read it from my notebook, which is probably kind of floppy, but, you know, still good basis. The world is block-based in 3D. It is created by procedural generation. It is composed of an expansive and maze-like hotel, which connects to an even more expansive and maze-like cave system. Elevators and floors can be found to move Elevators and stairs can be found to move floor to floor or slopes in caves. The world is made for suspense, always being dark or dimly lit with the possibility of a Monty around any corner. Monties are the most common enemies. Elevators can break or just not work in the first place, and doors can close and lock, forcing the player to find a different path out. Hotel rooms can carry things such as clothes, weapons, food, or mission items. The hotel is made up of rooms, halls, and maze-like lobby areas. Caves are winding and treacherous, but can lead to important things. The hotel room connected to the main elevator acts as a safe haven to the players. Only in survival can monsters enter the room, and this is only when the power goes out. In mission mode, the furniture is placed already. In survival, the player places it, allowing them complete and creativity among the one room. Stone with glowing goo can be also found scattered in caves, and they can also provide an eerie light source and possibly portable.
Well, that's pretty thought out.
Questions, comments, quickly?
No, I got none. I think that should be all for now. 'Cause I don't really have much to say. I already announced what I've done so far.
So then we signing out?
So yeah, that's it for this week. We'll see you guys next week. Whatever we've done then. So, I'm Yishai. You are?
Alex? And?
I'm Andrew.
And this is GSE Vlogs. Signing out.